Giving a presentation can be pretty nerve-wracking, can it? Especially when you're doing it in a language that isn't your first. But what if I told you that feeling of fear could actually be turned into real, solid confidence? It's not magic, it's a skill. And today, we're going to break down exactly how you can build it step by step.
So imagine this. Your teacher or your boss just says those 7 little words. And what happens? For so many of us, it's like an instant shot of anxiety, right? Your heart starts beating a little faster and your mind just goes into overdrive.
Your brain just starts racing, doesn't it? You start thinking, oh, not again. I really hate speaking in front of people. Or maybe it's, my English is not good enough for this. And then there's that classic fear. What if I just freeze and forget everything? All you can picture are all those eyes just looking at you.
If any of that rings a bell, I want you to know one thing. You are definitely not alone. That feeling is super common. But here's the really great news. We have a clear, step-by-step plan to turn that anxiety into actual confidence you can feel. Here's something that might surprise you. Even the most professional, most experienced public speakers, they get nervous too. That fear is a totally normal human thing. The big difference isn't that they don't have fear, it's that they have a strategy to manage it. So let's get into what those strategies are. Okay, so this right here is the most important idea to get. We have to stop thinking of confidence as something you either have or you don't. It is not a personality trait, it is a practical skill. And just like any other skill, like learning to play guitar or ride a bike, you can build it. It really just comes down to 3 things: knowing how to prepare, how to practice, and how to deliver. All right, let's start with preparation. This is where you win half the battle before you even start. Think about it like this. You'd never start a long road trip without a map or a GPS, right? Well, preparation is your map for your presentation. It gives you the direction you need so you're not just up there guessing. So, what does this map actually look like? Well, it's built on 3 key pillars. First, you've got to know your topic inside and out. Second, you need a simple, clear structure, beginning, a middle, and an end. And third, and trust me, this one is a total game changer, you need to use keyword notes, not a full script. Just look at the difference here. When you read a full sentence, you're just looking down, reading. It makes you sound kind of robotic, and it totally disconnects you from your audience. But with keyword notes, you're just glancing down for a reminder. This frees you up to actually look at people, to be more conversational, and to let your personality come out. Remember, the goal is a conversation, not a recital. So, preparation gives you the map. But practice is what builds the confidence to actually drive the car. This is your training montage moment. This is where the real magic happens.
Here are 4 really powerful ways to practice. First, just talk through your presentation in front of a mirror. It helps you get comfortable with your own body language. Second, record yourself with your phone, audio or video. I know it can feel a little weird, but it's an amazing feedback tool. Third, try something called shadowing. Find a speaker you like online. Listen to a sentence, pause the video, and then try to say it just like they did. And finally, do a practice run for a friend. It's great, low-pressure feedback. Recording yourself is so powerful because it lets you become your own audience. When you listen back, you'll hear things you didn't even realize you were doing. Maybe you're talking way too fast, or maybe your voice gets really quiet at the end of sentences. Catching these things yourself is what allows you to fix them. You literally become your own best teacher. Okay, the big day is finally here. You've done the prep work, you've put in the practice hours. Now how do you handle those last-minute nerves and make sure your hard work pays off? Here are a few simple things you can do right before you start. First, just take a couple of slow, deep breaths. This physically tells your nervous system to calm down. It really works. Second, check your posture. Stand up tall, shoulders back. That small physical shift actually sends a signal to your brain to feel more confident. And third, before you even say a word of your presentation, just smile. It creates an instant positive connection with your audience. Now here is a huge tip for when you're actually speaking. Keep your language simple. There's this idea that using big, complicated words makes you sound smarter, but in reality, it often just makes things confusing. Being able to explain a complex idea in a simple way, that's what's impressive. Clear English is confident English. Let's talk about your voice for a second. When we get nervous, we have a tendency to speed up and talk like a runaway train. Your audience can't keep up, and you sound rushed. You have to consciously make an effort to slow down. And please, do not be afraid of silence. Use pauses. A good pause gives your audience a second to think, and it makes you sound way more in control. Okay, to
To help everything flow really nicely and sound super professional, it's a great idea to have a little toolkit of phrases ready to go. These are like the connecting pieces that help you build a strong, clear presentation.
Think of these phrases like signposts on the road. They tell your audience exactly where you are and where you're going next. You have phrases for starting things off, like, today I'd like to talk about. You have others for moving on, like, now let's look at. And of course, you have phrases for wrapping it all up. Using these makes your presentation so much easier for people to follow.
So as we get to the end here, it's really important to see all of this not as just a quick fix for your next talk, but as the real beginning of a journey. This is about you developing a skill that will help you for the rest of your life.
If there is one single thing that you take away from our time together, I hope it's this. Confidence is not something you were born with. It is something you build. It is the direct result of your preparation and your practice. You earn it one presentation at a time.
And this is exactly how you build it. It's a cycle. Every single time you prepare for a presentation, you practice it, and you actually give it, you are laying another brick in that wall of confidence. It might not feel like a huge change each time, but trust me, that foundation is getting stronger and stronger.
So the next time you hear those words, you have a presentation next week, I want you to try and see it differently. Don't see it as a threat to be scared of. See it as an opportunity to practice, an opportunity to improve, and an opportunity to grow stronger. The only question left is, are you ready to take it?